Vinny and Abby.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I'm hungry.
Hi, Alex. How are you?
I'm hungry too. I haven't had lunch yet.
Yeah, I haven't either. Well, then this quick look is probably going to make you very hungry because we are playing Battle Chef Brigade.
I like your chef character. Did you make her?
No, this is Mina. She's just the primary protagonist of this game.
You're playing this on the Switch.
This is on the Switch. It is also on Steam for $20 as of the day when this quick look is going up.
Mm-hmm.
We did an unfinished of this a while back from a backer build when this was kickstarted. And I liked it a lot. It's kind of a combination of like a little bit of action RPG, a little bit of a food battling competition, and a little bit of match 3. All those things kind of blended together into a thing that is good.
I like the art style. It reminds you of some of the sort of like slice of life Ghibli movies.
Yeah, it's definitely got a little bit of that like sort of like whimsical anime going on.
Quaint kind of twee stuff.
Yeah, so this is the main town area. This is kind of the only main hub area other than your little hometown where you start out that I've been to. There's like more of a map, but that hasn't really like opened up very much. So I'm not sure how much of that is actually like, progression versus like, it's just kind of there for show. But the main town is where you go to learn to be a member of the Battle Chef Brigade. It's a competition where you essentially become part of this elite order of battle chefs.
It's like Iron Chef.
A little bit.
But you battle. You hunt your ingredients.
Like if Battle Chef wasn't just TV entertainment, but like a deep cultural sort of like signifier.
It's like Iron Chef.
Yeah.
Or like there's that bread making anime.
Yes.
Yakutate Japan, I think it is, where it's like the solar hands and they all fight with bread. It's good.
I'm saying yes as if like I had actually seen that. The answer is no, but I have actually heard of that.
Every Thursday
fun.
night. Yeah. Like at my house. Welcome to the Caravella house.
Yeah, let's make some bread.
So there's a couple little things you can do here other than just the battle chefing. There are these little mini games that you can do at these different shops.
It's a really
Whoa.
big counter or
Okay,
something.
so this is the basic crux of what you do in this
It's
game.
cooking.
It's cooking with match 3.
I don't like this art.
You don't?
like you
I liked it before, but I feel like this looks very like Flash game.
It's a match 3 game.
I feel like it went from. This feels like a little more of like the concept art for what this kitchen should look like. Oh,
Anyway.
you're saying the Flash game stuff, like the background art.
The little dots.
Oh, okay, yeah, your things.
I'm
Yeah,
not-
I don't
no, I
mind
don't
them.
think
Yeah,
it
that's like match
fits.
3-ish.
I think I already screwed this one up, so I'm just gonna.
You're
So
bad
this,
chef.
this is a little bit later in the game. They've introduced some different concepts. Early on, it's just matching the gems. The gems sort of correspond to the 3 different flavor profiles in the game: earth, water, and fire.
Heat.
Yeah, and so here you're seeing these ones that have these cracked gems.
Yeah.
Those are gems that are not necessarily like poisoned, but they have been altered by the sort of like there's a whole plot line around like the monsters that you hunt for food.
Yes.
Like are either evolving or something bad is happening with
Maybe
them.
a corruption.
Yeah, and you're trying to figure out what that corruption is.
Okay.
So I'm trying to figure out what they actually want me to do here, because
They don't want you to match 3?
they do want me to match 3, but it's being a little like there's a puzzle element to this one in particular, and I'm just not actually sure what it is they want.
I think you're doing well
there
so
it is.
far.
Yeah, look at you. She's fucking just dead, staring at the camera. She's ready for this Battle Chef. She knows how to be a TV personality. She doesn't even look down.
Whoa.
All right, I just need to get to
What is that? What is she
60.
cooking? That big old leaf.
Let's see. Rotate these.
Are those like cats in the background?
There are a lot of cats. I do not believe this is a sanitary food establishment.
I think that'll... No, not quite. All right, so whatever I'm doing, I'm not doing it right. Well, whatever. You know, I can always just leave.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go into the main battling from
So
here.
is that like a little side quest?
Yeah, so
thing?
these are like side things. You can earn money through doing those things. They're usually like 3 at a time.
Is that the cat store?
That dude just has a lot of cats.
Okay.
Any news?
Here's the shop.
Our things.
From your 2-headed ogre friend?
Yeah. I'll just look at the shop here real quick. So what you're getting is a bunch of different things you can equip. There's attacks for the attack phase. There's a bunch of different types of cookware you can use for the cooking phase. And you have a loadout that sort of is like here. You can see it right here. So these are the things I have.
Oh, wow. I feel like this wasn't in the the early look.
So you can stock these different
unfinished.
types of ingredients just to have on hand.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is what I like. I can just add one level 3 blue ingredient, which adds a certain amount of like a heavy amount of like water points to a dish. And these are like, one.
You just got one of each.
Yeah, and these are pots that specifically are only good for individual types, but you only have to match 2 instead of 3.
Oh, okay.
So
Can
you
you
just
choose those before a cooking expedition?
You can't do it before you jump into a thing. You have to kind of guess a little bit about what will be
you
useful.
do?
Yeah.
Okay, so like if you get it, can you like leave and come back and like know what
If
it's
you
going to be?
lose, you can come back and it'll be the same.
It'll be so you can then
Yeah.
bring it in. All right. That's,
Yeah.
that's a little weird.
So let's see what else. There's the hunting.
Oh, that's the guild, right?
Yes, this is the guild where you hang out with this hunter lady who is kind of a jerk in like it feels like I'm being domed by her, which is, fine, but
Not you.
yeah.
Also, if she stood up, she'd be like 3 feet taller than you. She's so tall.
I don't think she gives much of a fuck about anything.
Okay, cool.
I mean, you can tell from the pipe.
My trophies.
Babies
How
are her trophies?
Sweet.
Oh, no. Her trophies are her babies.
All right, so I'm just going to go hunt some monsters for her and get a little money.
Oh, so are you loading into hunting land? Okay, cool.
So this is what you do between, like even during the actual cooking phase, is you have to go and you have to get the ingredients, which you can do here just by hunting animals.
Is that bird bad?
I mean,
listen.
it'll fight you.
Your loading screens.
That's it. How did that big thing with the horn?
Yeah, but you can hunt that thing too. There's dragons. There's all kinds of shit.
Is the hunting fun?
Yeah, it's all right. Like the combat is actually pretty responsive. There's a decent number of different abilities you get.
Okay.
But it's also something you do in very bite-sized chunks
Right.
just to kind of get ingredients.
Does it feel like busy work because they're so like, you hop in, you punch some stuff, then you leave?
I
Or
mean,
is it like
if you die, you start back at the kitchen, which means you have to run back to get your stuff. It does feel like there's a little bit of a challenge to it. It's not terribly difficult, but there is like more involvement than just running out and just
no.
mashing attack
I mean,
buttons.
Gotcha.
Walking kettle?
You get a walking kettle.
I don't know. So the plot up to this point is you are trying to figure out what the corruption is and kind of like what's going on. So like all the people who would normally just be competing in the tournament have been like called to battle, basically.
Oh, really?
To help figure out what's happening.
Do you have a mentor?
You have a few different people that you sort of spar with who are cool. There is like a headmaster of the school, though I haven't really gotten to know her very well yet.
How about Wart?
Wart is this. I think this might be the first time I've actually encountered Wart.
Wart seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
How about super tall, slim guy? Ziggy. Oh, he wants to challenge you.
Huh?
Oh, is that because of the corruption?
Yeah, so that's like the third.
What's that sad ghost?
What ghost?
There's like a doctor.
Oh yeah,
nurse
the
guy.
yeah,
green,
that
the green
thing-
glob.
That thing just kind of hangs around with Ziggy. I don't really know what the deal
I bet he
is.
got stood up.
All right, I'm going to challenge Ziggy.
All right.
Yes, his friend Jelly.
Okay. Maybe Jelly will be happy now.
Well, Jelly Ghost.
We'll just stick with what we got for now. And continue. Whoops. Nope. Continue. There we go.
Your funeral.
So far, I've liked the story. Like the characters are all pretty endearing. It has a very cheerful vibe, even in kind of like the more grim elements of the story.
Did
it
get grim?
I mean, grim in the sense that like everyone's food supply has now been poisoned, and everyone's trying to figure out like how to deal with that, considering like food is essentially the central tenet around this culture's entire existence.
Okay.
But like everyone's real supportive of each other. Like they're all like, even the people you're battling for the most part are like even begrudgingly nice to you at times.
Wait, he started the monster plague.
You?
Wait a minute.
Psych!
Oh,
Just
psych,
kidding.
Alex.
But I do know what's caused it.
What? Really?
Well, mostly. That's where you come in.
If you're serious, I'm happy to help however I can.
That's exactly what I needed to hear. Ready, Jelly?
Ready, Jelly?
He's going to judge? How does he eat?
Very
With his
careful.
mouth.
Probably with his mouth.
Nice. How's the voice acting in general?
It's pretty good. It's it's nothing
Dive
earth shattering,
fire
but
and
it's
earth.
like
So let's serve it
the
up.
characters are charming, and the actors do a good job with it.
Fire and Earth. I feel like you have the wrong bowl.
As for our
No, I have the right.
Oh.
I have all
Let's
three
do
of the bowls.
King Bee.
All right, I need to find some king beans, and I need ingredients that are red and green for the most part.
So you want to choose your red or green bowl. Hey, the king bean. Red
I'm a king. king of the beans.
I'm Royal Bean, part of the Royal Bean family.
Look at my little crown.
You guys should eat me because I'm real good for your digestive tract.
I'll give you royal farts.
All right, so let's go see what we can find.
Oops. Is that a corrupted bird? Is everything here just corrupted?
If it has the purple smoke around it, yes, it is corrupted.
Do you just kind of get a sense? Oh, nice. Do you get a sense what they'll give you eventually?
Yeah, pretty much. Like there's usually like one of 2 or 3 ingredients any given thing will give you. Let's see if we can find. Oh, that's a bean. That's a damn bean.
That's a secret ingredient.
Let's see if we can find a little more of that.
Royal Bean looks pretty happy to be cooked up. Do you have like your whirlwind attack, like the special abilities?
Yes. So there's like an I have an uppercut move. I can throw daggers, which I have a stun ability attached to those.
Okay.
That thing just ate that damn bird. It's fucking lawless out here. I gotta be real about that. It is a nightmare. All right, there's another bean. I'll grab another bean.
So
that's as many as I can store right now. So I'm gonna run back here and just drop that stuff off.
So you have 4 minutes to complete the entire task. Right?
Yes, and that's like the timing I have not found to be super rough. Like in general, it feels like they give you enough time to do what you need to do.
Have you gotten any or seen any upgrades that'll increase your bag, like your storage?
There is one I could have right now if I wanted to add one slot, but it would take up a slot I'm using for other stuff.
Okay.
So you saw the thing for sauce there?
Yeah,
So sauces will change the color of gems that are already on the board.
You gonna start cooking?
Yes, so I need earth and I need fire. So let's start with earth. Let's see what earth ingredients I have here.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the beans? We need them beans in there. All right, so let's get at least 2 king beans in here.
Okay.
Drop those in here.
Interesting choice. 2 king beans.
Let's add an earthen. Oh, that's sauce.
So you only need. I thought you only had to match 2 in this pot.
You do, but again, the more you put in there, the better.
Oh, are you not in the match phase yet? How come it's not matching those?
Well, that's because I'm just adding ingredients right now.
Oh, you have to stir. Right?
Yes. And I guess I need some fire in there at some point too. So let's just throw this here steak.
That's like a little.
All right, and let's stir it up.
Okay, so it is matching.
Yep.
Right. Got it. Did you get extra points for like combos?
It's not really a combo system. It's more of just like how many of the different level gems you have in the dish.
I see.
All right. So now I'm gonna pick this up, put it in the fire thing.
Oh, I didn't know you did that. How come those ones at the bottom didn't match?
Yeah.
The level 3 is the max you can do. So every level 3 is like you can't combine any further.
So like, do you want to fill this pot with level 3s at some point?
Yeah, probably. Let's see. I can throw this.
How come those 2 reds didn't match?
All right, that didn't really do anything.
Or is that a level 3 red in there?
That's a level 2 red.
How come they're not matching?
They're not matching because I need another level 2 in there to match with it.
Oh, I thought this pot just does 2 for reds.
There's only 1 red in there right now.
Oh.
Sorry, Vinny.
What is that thing that's bouncing that's above the... All right. It looks like a nose.
They're green.
What are they?
Or no, those are white.
Oh, those are bones. Like
they are.
So you can match those in certain things, but like they have no actual flavor to themselves.
Oh.
It's like leftover bits.
But
or
I would
something?
need to be able to put those in a pot that doesn't have like specific needs in terms of like what you're putting in there. Like there's a generic pot you can use just to match 3 of anything.
Oh.
So I would need to put those in there.
Can you like extract them out of your dish?
If I had a cutting board, I could.
Oh, really?
But I'm not using the cutting board right now.
Complicated.
It does get a little complicated. Let's see if I can find another king bean. Yeah, there's one.
I don't know, you got a lot of earth in this dish.
I do. I just want to make sure that I have enough king beans so that stands out.
You want that flavor profile to really...
Yeah, I really want it to get in there. All right. Let's see.
I do like that your like weird tofu dish has a crown on it now.
Throw in another one of these steak dealies. All
You
right.
can match those bones up.
Yeah, get that yummy like bone broth.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Line those up. Yeah. All right. So let's pick this up. Drop it in here. Where them beans at? There's that bean. Drop that king bean.
Put some eggs in.
Oh yeah. What's an egg? Water flavor?
Yeah, it doesn't. They didn't want water flavor for this one, so I'm maybe gonna hold off on that.
Oh, it's a shame. Eggs are good on pretty much everything.
Everything.
I mean, I generally agree with you.
Oh, you got 20 seconds left. 17.
All right, match that up. grab this.
Wow.
Yeah,
And-
keep those bones just right in there, huh?
Yeah, it's fine.
Just a chunk of bone right in there.
I mean, he's a blob. What does he care?
Yeah, jelly ghost. Ooh, that other guy made
that
like
guy-
a nasty ass burger.
with with an arm or something.
Ooh.
I don't know.
So this is cool. You get a little like different dish every time, and you can see what like people made out of it.
I don't know. I'll go for a burger any day of the week.
Yeah, burgers are quite good.
That's like a sloppy. That's not a sloppy Joe. That's a sloppy everything.
125.
I
I think yours was higher than 125.
Is 125 good?
I mean, that's a decent score.
Oh, look at this thing. It's sparkling.
It even has a little crown on
152.
it. Nice.
All right. I think your numbers are higher.
Jelly knows what's up.
I win.
Is Jelly not giving a real big opinion? Most of the people will be like, I enjoy
Yes.
the flavor. And
Yeah, you get like straight up Iron Chef style, like, you know, judgments of your food normally.
It's like I thought. This isn't a real blight. It's man-made.
wait, how'd you figure that out? And also, what's wrong with your gear?
Who would do something that horrible?
Why is this stuff all tattered up?
Who indeed? On purpose, it would be too much for most people to stomach. But covering up an accident? That's a little easier on the conscience. But there's only one way to find out. Breaking into the Brigade's research.
Oh, he thinks it's an inside job?
What?
Seems like it.
Do you want to be imprisoned? How can you think it's their fault with how hard they're trying to fight it?
I started with some scraps of information from this body I'm possessing.
Oh,
But once I showed up here,
Alex?
solving
That's a
this problem
detail I had
turned out
not
to be a
picked
lot
up on
more
before.
complicated than I hoped.
Ziggy, if you're just going to keep making jokes, I've got to get back to town. People's lives are at stake.
But I'm not joking.
okay.
Ah!
Stop playing around!
I'm not proud of the things I did to get here. I want to stop this outbreak.
This has gone in a direction. Like, there's like ogres and like trolls and
Yeah.
dwarves and all sorts of shit, but this is the first time a straight up fucking reaver has showed up.
And
I
just
don't
take
need
it.
help breaking into the lab, but I can't bring the information I find to
I
the Brigade.
really just have
You
one
don't trust
question.
me, But you,
Yeah.
I know how determined you are to get to the bottom of this. You're not
Was
just
there
in it for the
ever a real
tournament
Ziggy,
instead.
and is he now dead and this thing is inhabiting his corpse? Is he wearing a Ziggy suit, or
Is
know
he
what to make of your
Ziggy,
stories.
or is
do
he
wanna
in a
put an end
Ziggy
to
body?
I really don't have the answers for you, unfortunately.
Okay.
honest,
Also, if you
I'm
came back to
hearing
life
thrash about it already.
in
She's
somebody
working on a
else's
cure.
body, would you spend that time to then just cook a bunch for your ghost friend?
if I'm in like cooking world?
Yeah, I mean, in this case, again, like cooking is very much like
So what do you say?
the whole thing around this entire culture revolves
it-
I
around.
could
that-
never live there.
It sounds like fake Ziggy is like
After you get the information, come
came
find
back
us.
with a purpose to
I'm
stop
against
this
the break-in,
blight. So
but
if I
this
had
is
to
too
come
serious
back,
to ignore.
All right, Hamburger.
Dude, if I could come back, I'd be like, all right, we're doing it right this time.
Okay, we never agreed
No
to
cooking.
Hanburger as a fucking nickname, dude.
that's pretty good.
Tell if I'm more unsettled by Ziggy's transformation or the thought that someone in the Brigade
Ziggy's
is
transformation.
Ziggy's transformation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Ziggy's
the
transformation.
Yeah, the transformation.
Yeah, it's
Well,
totally-
I'll answer this one for you. It's the transformation.
It's totally the transformation.
It's the part where he became like a skeleton, and also if there ever was a Ziggy, also if he
A
can,
lot of questions.
yeah, is he going to inhabit you next? Like, what's the deal? Also, how does he like fake look human when?
Also,
he's
why is he
really-
cooking so much?
Also, why is he cooking so much? Also, do we know about undead? Also, do undead have to eat?
So again, I have not been to anywhere else on this map besides my
Chefs, I
hometown
require your
and the main
undivided
town
attention.
here. And you saw that
I
there was
wish
like a
to
bunch
keep
of other
this
stuff on
brief
that
so
map.
we may release our findings to the public. Due to your exemplary
So I don't know how
work,
long
our
this game
scientists
actually
have
is. Like I don't know if there's like a
determined
whole bunch more or if maybe like
harmful
this is
when
just kind of, you know,
properly
the
prepared.
this is what is in the story and you just solve this mystery and that's kind of the end of it. I don't know.
I'd like to extend
But I will
special
say that what I
recognition
played
to
of the story,
members
I
of
really
C
liked.
Squad.
Well, apparently we just took a hard right.
Yeah.
So,
There were some in the committee who doubted our
is there any
decision
kind
to
of
reinstate
competitive local
Gone above and
multiplayer?
beyond to
So there is a
prove you
daily
deserve
challenge
your
mode,
place
okay.
among the other
and there are
contestants.
individual challenges. I have not.
To that end,
In fact,
we
once we get
changed
through this
the
little
rules
story
for
bit,
this
I'll
year's
jump out into the
community
other
program.
stuff. But I
Chefs
haven't seen
won't
like a
be
straight up
expelled
one-on-one
until their
multiplayer
Okay.
mode or
Like
anything.
side by side. I feel like there could be.
Our tournament begins.
I guess the
anew.
hunting phase would be a little tough.
Vive la Brigade!
You got it. And she's not going to share this information about the. Well, it's an inside job. You don't want to be taking.
Exactly. You don't
Can't
want
trust
to.
anybody.
You don't want to tip anyone off.
I mean, the map does seem pretty big to just stay in this brigade
Yeah.
town.
Although we just went to one little dot
I hope
and
trusting
then
Ziggy
you saw a
was the right
cutscene there.
decision.
That's true.
Surely he wouldn't break into a Brigade lab without good reason.
He's again. What?
Thrash.
Thrash is your buddy. He's like the
No,
first
for
guy I
garden,
challenged,
not
and
very
he's
delicious.
pretty dope.
Is he a pretty good cook?
He's a decent cook.
He looks
They
like the
not
guy
like-
from Street Fighter.
What did
Which
he
guy?
bring
Oh,
out this
Akuma?
Blanca.
Akuma? The guy who wears like the crazy hair like that?
Oh,
The one
no,
who
you
like
first.
jumps on you.
What's this about?
That's
Blanca.
Yeah, Blanca.
Tell the truth. Will Thrash try to stop him?
What's up with the
Tell
no
Razzle?
shoes?
Hey, he just doesn't wear shoes.
I've seen a couple of people not wearing
You know you
shoes.
can trust me.
In this game or real life?
Both. Both bothersome.
It's Ziggy. He thinks the mutation was started by
Well,
one
so
of the
he's a
Brigade's
skeleton.
alchemists. He's breaking in to find out for sure. I told him to come find us once he has the evidence.
Kieran's not gonna like this.
And you?
Ziggy's a weird guy.
Yeah.
I don't
Dude,
if
you
I
don't know the
trust
half of it.
I know what you mean, but when he talked about the outbreak, I believe him when he says he wants to fix it.
Then, that's all I need to hear.
This guy
I've
trust
gotta
you?
get back to my post. Good night, Blue Jay.
Yeah, Thrash is like the one dude I would say I
Night,
implicitly trust in this game.
Got a lot of nicknames now. Hamburger, Blue Jay. Oh. It's like Persona.
Yeah.
Is Mina Han still staying here?
This is she's the headmaster of the school.
Instructor Razzle.
Is this a school or your
Not supposed to
house?
visit until
This is
my
the hotel
final
you're
match.
staying in.
How old are you?
It's sort of
Did you catch
indetermined.
Ziggy?
Like you're still living at home when you decide to go become a battle chef, but you could be anywhere from like 17 to 25.
Right.
Honestly,
I like
Okay.
your angel collection.
Whoa.
Huh?
You gonna check out your precious moments?
Look at that horse painting. Pretty sweet.
Yeah, pretty sweet. This is actually just a pretty sweet hotel room.
all right. Let's just see what the headmaster has to say. Then we'll probably jump out of here. Check out the daily challenges.
Instructor Razzle! It's good to see you. Just breathe.
Good morning, Cadet. I have a few questions to ask you about an incident that occurred last night.
An incident? Of course. How can I help?
A citizen
I like this, like,
reported seeing
watercolor
a shadowy
background stuff,
figure
actually.
sneaking
Yeah.
into
Yeah, I
the
do too.
research lab last night. Did you see anything suspicious at your post last night?
Play it cool, Mina.
Don't lie.
No, you said the
Thrash
said
came
the
to see
quiet
me
part
for
loud.
minutes, but we weren't near the lab.
I see. I've already spoken with him as well. That just leaves one other item.
Oh no. What if she asks about Ziggy?
Just lie again.
Congratulations on your reinstatement.
Yay!
Oh, were you fired?
Yeah, so
Thank
there
you,
was
instructor.
an incident,
really
and
happy.
you do leave
Yeah.
the school at one point. I don't want to spoil too much about like,
Okay.
what's going on there, but
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
like
And we are glad to
there
have
is a
you,
point where you
Cadet.
left and then you
Your
came back.
expulsion was
Hopefully it's
an
not too
unfortunate
saucy.
circumstance.
It's not too saucy.
I was pleased
Okay,
to see
good.
your name on the returning roster.
That means so much to me. I don't know what to say. Except that I wish I could tell you everything.
You,
Quiet
Just
part
keep
loud
your
again.
Focus on the tournament. Any distractions at this point could cost you everything.
a
There
lot of
won't be
pressure,
another
huh?
opportunity to re-enlist this year.
I know. And I promise to do my best.
Hell yeah.
I don't doubt it. Very well. I must
Where'd you get
continue
that
the
jacket?
investigation.
Cool jacket.
Good
pretty
day,
cool
Sequel.
jacket.
I was so close. Ziggy, this better not be some kind of joke.
He turned into a skeleton for you. That guy's got some sick rabbits.
All right. So that's kind of the story progression. You know, you go through these different battles, different days. You can do little mini games in between, buy more stuff.
Are those objectives in the lower left there? Is that like, hey, you should talk to these
Those are
people?
the jobs. Like, so if I
Okay.
want to go do those mini game jobs, like those are the ones that are available that day.
Who's your person on the steps there?
That's the grumpy
okay,
dwarf.
Okay.
He's the guy who only begrudgingly talks to you.
Okay. He also has a pip.
He's ripped.
That's a cute cat sitting by that door. And there's
Aw.
also a cat sitting in the umbrellas.
Oh, that's very cute.
All right.
Do you have a cat?
You don't have one, but there are just cats everywhere, which I
Rad.
highly approve of.
Are there any dogs?
I've not seen any dogs running around.
What a world.
Yeah, it's a great world.
Mm.
So you have these challenge modes, which involves the platforming and hunting. This one is about speed cooking, and there's the daily cook-off.
Oh. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, I probably actually haven't set up this
No.
Wii or this Switch to work here. But
Want to
yeah,
try a challenge?
yeah, let's try a challenge. Let's
Okay.
do one of the speed cooking ones.
Hard.
All right, let's see what hard might kick my ass. We'll see.
Great.
I assume that the daily challenge might be similar to this.
Okay, so this is a mini game. You're just trying to create specific patterns within.
Oh, recreate that pattern?
Yeah.
I see.
Oh boy, I'm not actually very good at this one. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Those gems are breaking.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't.
Oops, a daisy.
Whoopsie.
I'm just gonna back out of this.
Oh,
'cause
boy.
I'm not actually good at this at all.
Okay.
Great job.
But the daily challenges are just a straight up, I think, cooking.
Oh, okay. And then you would be logged in and you compete for rank?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, what do you think? Do you want me to continue the story a little bit further, or do you want to just call this?
I think we're good.
Yeah, I mean, that's been the rhythm of it the whole way through. Like I said, I don't know how long it is. It is $20. It's on Switch and PC on Steam. I don't know. I've been enjoying the hell out of it so far. I'm having a good time with it.
We played this a while ago, I think, at a PAX. This is an Adult Swim joint, right?
Yeah, Adult Swim Games is publishing it.
Yeah. I liked it back then. Still looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's neat.
Thanks, Alex.
Thanks, Vinny. Thanks, Abby.
Thank you.